You are now watching Cedarville News.
Thank you so very much for joining me today. Today's article is going to be from NPR. Los Angeles Councilwoman Nury Martinez resigns following her leaked racist remarks. This is from October the 12th, 2022. Embattled Los Angeles City Councilwoman Nury Martinez has resigned days after recording her making racist comments against the city's Black and Mexican communities was leaked. It is with a broken heart that I resign from my seat for Council District 6, the community I grew up in and my home, she said in a statement. The recorded conversation involving council members Martinez, Gil Cedillo, and Keva De Leon captured the now former councilwoman describing the black son of a white council member crude and racist language. She also described Mexican immigrants in Koreatown as short little dark people. The resignation comes in hours after protesters disrupted a scheduled Wednesday city council meeting inside Los Angeles City Hall. With no resignation, there will be no meeting, they said in chants. Prior to her resignation, Martinez has stepped down as president of the council but stopped short of leaving her council altogether. Cedillo and De Leon have issued apologies but haven't resigned. Council member Mike Bobbin, whose son was the subject of Martinez's comments earlier in the day, tweeted a call for the three to step down. It is unlikely that just Martinez's resignation will satisfy the LA community. Dozens of protesters inside the meeting room on Wednesday shouted over President pro tempore Mitch O'Farrell as he attempted to speak and call for order. The protesters held signs and demanded members resign and chanted for an hour. As the meeting sputtered along, O'Farrell attempted to order the group to quiet down, but finally called the meeting to an end after losing the quorum before anything on the agenda was addressed. Okay, thank you so very much for listening to this article. She has now officially stepped down from her role, and I think that is a very good thing. But we have now come to the cake part of the discussion of what I just read. And when I say cake, I mean things with a whole lot of layers to them. Things that have more than one thing going on at one time. And that's always what's going on. There's always more than one thing going on at one time. What we're dealing with is a big problem that we're not discussing. The first part of the problem is understanding exactly who we're talking to. And I mean that on all levels. I mean this woman as a councilwoman, the people that worked along with her, the people that she offended. And let's be honest, she is not sorry about her comments. She's sorry because she got caught. She's sorry because she was recorded. She got too comfortable in her space enough to stress how much she does not like a group of people that have not done anything to her. And that seems to be what's going on, especially when it comes to our POC people. They always seem to want to blame the lesser than the people that they consider nothing, the people that don't have any kind of power here, the kind of people that they want to to hear us beg. They want to hear us plead for our basic stuff. They want us to work ourselves to death for them, and we still get talked about, and dehumanized for it. It is never the other way around. It is never about what the opposites are doing. And you know who I'm talking about. It's always about what we are doing as Black people. You've had these people to come and conquer your land, kill your people, put your people in jail, went to your lands and taught you the art of white supremacy. That is why these people, as I look at them, they are about to as close as white as you can get. And these people have the gall to still talk and berate people and then have the audacity to talk about children. Child that had nothing to do with crime, child that had nothing to do with anything that you're supposed to be clocking in and clocking out for, unless it's about their education. And that's obvious that y'all have totally given up on that a long time ago. You refuse to actually get anything done because you're so worried about your seat and who else gets to clock in and clock out beside you. It has become an absolute detriment to our country because it is so widespread. We allow these people to talk about us and talk to us any kind of way. And then they never hold the real people that we really need to be holding accountable. There's always some scapegoat, isn't it? There's never a direct shot to the actual issue. And why is that? Why does that happen? It's because those people cut the checks. Because they so wholeheartedly wish to be those people. They don't want to change the system. They don't want to make it better. They don't want to end the homeless problem. They don't want to end the hunger problem. They don't want to end anything. They just want to replace the people. They want to replace the oppressor. And these are the very kind of people that don't deserve to be in leadership roles. You have no business in being in a leadership role if you can't account for everybody and in the positive. If this doesn't show that you people don't need to be in control, I don't know what else does. We're constantly being told that we're lazy and we're dumb and we don't know anything. Well, who was dumb enough to get recorded, though? Who has walked around their workplace talking so much smack about other people, other co-workers at your job knew to record you? This colorism thing is going to stop, and I can't wait till it does. Seeing the changes happening right now. This is something that needs to be taken care of. We can no longer have these kind of people trying to speak and talk for us when they're not doing anything for us. They want to smile in your face, tell you lie after lie after lie about what they're going to do for you, and they don't do it. And then on top of that, they want to talk about you. They're trying to find ways to scapegoat. They're trying to find reasons not to take care of you, but they want your tax money. They don't want to take care of you, but they want to spend that money on the second and third house, fifth and sixth car, private education, access, all on your dime. And you still aren't considered nothing but trash to these people. They still consider you less than, even though that's where the true power comes from. Even within your own ranks, you go against each other by absolute shade of skin tone. And it is absolutely ridiculous. You all sound just like children, just like as if you were in high school. None of you are here to actually deal with the actual problems. You're here to keep it going. You're here to make sure that white supremacy is covered. I hope that more and more politicians and people in high places get caught. And I hope that they are held accountable. This is a part of the breakdown because now this also shows that, especially for black people, we don't have as many allies as we thought we did, huh? We were hoping at least the people on the same continent as we are, you will hope that they will understand something. You will hope that they will get something, don't you? You hope that at least if they got to even be on the same soil as us and at least get to look from the outside in, you will see what we've been through. But that never gets to you. That message never comes clear. You only want to worship your white heroes, even though they had absolute war and took land from y'all. You still want to congratulate. You still want to be by these people. You still want to hold them up. You still want to cover for them. And you have no problems with talking and degrading children. I would hate to see what you do to adults. I really do. And on top of this just makes things more stressful. But fortunately, this is a lesson that us in the black community have to understand that we have no allies. We really do not. This whole planet has been conquered by white supremacy. So all of us brown and black people, the ones that have it to show up on their skin, you gonna have to bring this stuff together. We cannot keep doing this separately. Cannot keep dealing with these kind of people. We cannot let them continue to control our lives because they do not like us. No matter how much we love and we care for these other people, they do not care for us the same. And it's time that we start taking care of ourselves and our own community. Because if we don't, they aren't going to do anything but use us like they've been doing. Smile in your face, have a cookout or two, show you that they put hot sauce on everything, attempt twerking, but they still lie to you all the same. I know it's a hard thing to understand and get because these people have been through not the same exact thing, but they know, they know. But for some reason, to them, we are still not worth anything. So I hope that this happens more often. I hope that more people get kicked out of their jobs for saying such words about people they never hang around. And that's another thing. You have Asians and you have Spanish speaking people that swear up and down they know us backwards and forwards. They know black people. But you've never been around us a day in your life. You never sat down with us. You never had a meal. You never had anything with us. But what a certain people told you about us, and you believe that stuff wholeheartedly. I don't get it. But while these people are sitting here stabbing you in your back and taking every bit of resource that they can, from people to plastic, they got you so focused on us, and that will be your downfall. You so focused on us, everything you do. From hair to ass shaking, you are all on us. I'm so glad that's changing. So glad this whole issue is getting better. Because to uncover and understand the truth and who your enemy are is the most important. Because once we find out who our enemies are, the easier it'll be to move these folks right on out the way. Remember that Joe Biden, earlier in his presidency, was telling us to make sure that us as black people get ready to be um, basically ruled by uh, Latin America. Unfortunately, excuse me, unfortunately for him, that won't be happening either. And to be told that, never heard that being said to any other race on this planet, to have someone to come up to you and tell you, hey, these people are going to rule you next. You better get in line. Never heard that before. Anyway, thank you so very much for listening. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is the beginning of something absolutely marvelous, but we got to get there. Thank you.